Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we look at another early access game. This time we're looking at Conqueror 940AD by Combat Wombat Studios, an Australian developer. Now Conqueror is an interesting mix of many different types of mechanics. You have city building, you have a little bit of combat and conquest, there's trading, and there's also a social aspect where you have to manage your relationship with the other kingdoms and other factions that will spring up around you. You play the role of a prince who has escaped an assassination attempt by one of his brothers who's been newly appointed king. You have to rebuild a kingdom, starting from scratch and working out how to manage the expectations of your new allies and the advances of your enemies. There's a number of different ways to finish the game, and quite a lot of depth for a game that initially I thought was pretty simplistic. Now, this game isn't very heavy on combat, and you have to use your imagination, but I certainly enjoyed it as a fan of Civilization. We're going to have a look at the first part of Conqueror, and as always, I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are. Let's have a bit of a look. Panalia is a prosperous kingdom, ruled by a wise king. The king grew old and died. The firstborn became king, and all 7 brothers swore fealty. The new king, Mendival, grew paranoid and worried about his brothers wanting power. The princes soon had unexplained fatal accidents, like fatally tripping and falling out your own window, fatally poisoning your own soup, fatally cutting your own wrists by accident, fatally puking in your sleep and choking on it, and my favourite, fatally falling on a spear. Oh, and let's not forget fatally wrapping an anchor around your ankle and fatally falling off a boat. The youngest saw through the accidents and fled. I mean, I had to question anyone's intelligence if they couldn't tell that this was deliberate. He became a guard for a caravan to get away from Panalia. I like the artwork in this game, by the way. Crossing sweltering heat. The bitter cold. And stormy weather. Far away he found unclaimed land next to his uncle to start anew and build a new kingdom. We begin the game in a very small plot of land. Our uncle from a nearby kingdom is sympathetic to our plight, and he's allowed us to settle in this small plot. We don't have a lot at the moment, just a hut and a few followers. We're going to try and start expanding as quick as we can. With just a little bit of resources, we need to start establishing trade, and we've started by selecting a dirt road. This simple road will allow us to begin trading with the neighbouring kingdoms and get a little bit of resources by trading some of the surplus that we don't need. We're also going to do a bit of research, and we're going to start off with a granary. This will allow us to gather and keep some food stored away for when we need it, and we can also sell that food too. We're doing a bit of training for our king. The king can train several attributes, including your health, combat skills, and bartering. Now we have a pool of resources in terms of manpower, and we can only usually pick 3 or 4 things at a time. We can't do anything else at the moment, so we're going to wait out our turn and hopefully the road will be built soon. One more turn. And one more turn. As you can see, our resources are going down. Nope, so we've still got to do another turn. Now, this is most of the game. You set up a number of different tasks, research, and later in the game, combat. you finish your turn and see how things play out. Each turn is 1 day, and the game can be quite a long time. I'm about 6 months into the game, and I decided to start again because I made some poor decisions which led to me being on the back foot. So with my new knowledge, I'm trying to play the game a little smarter. And luckily we now have the road built. We can send emissaries out to the neighbouring kingdoms and begin trying to establish a trade route. We've also unlocked some additional research that we can start working on. We definitely always want to be researching as much as possible. Now we've got a granary for food, we want to start with a forestry research next. This will allow us to cut down trees and generate wood resource. We'll need wood, of course, to build anything, and we want to build the granary that we research. That's going to let us start generating some food. We're going to also send out an emissary to the Kingdom of Akrol. This kingdom is a really good trade partner because they need food, and food is one of the easiest resources to get early in the game. They've got a lot of really useful minerals, ore, stone. They also do have other stuff like wood, and we can also hire mercenaries from there to fill out our military ranks. Okay, so there's not much we can do at the moment. We're just waiting for some of these tasks to finish. Now this game, it really does feel a lot like a browser-based game. If you've ever played anything like O-Game or Towns, you're going to be right at home here. Some people won't be comfortable with this. They may feel that it's a little bit too slow-paced and there's not enough direct interaction with the game. And I think people who played these sort of games before will probably be a bit more willing to try this out, but I can understand that this is, as I say quite a lot, an acquired taste. So we haven't got anything to build at the moment. We can start researching a new skill, which is bartering, that will allow us to make deals with the neighbouring kingdoms once we've established contact. So we're starting to generate food from our brand new granary. We've got around 50 followers, and we need to start increasing that as soon as possible. That will be something we'll be able to do soon once we build a town centre. Emperor Dracul of Akrul, try saying that 5 times, has iron and ore and little else. They welcome another trade partner to supplement their need for food and other necessities. So we absolutely going to start trading with those guys as soon as possible. So we've done the forestry research. We can start building a lumber mill. And the next thing we want to build is a town hall. This will allow us to increase our population, and it'll also generate a bit of gold for us. As you can see, our gold is getting dangerously low. So get that going. Research really doesn't cost anything except time and human resources. It's the building and trading is where the money is a lot more important. And also our military as well. We're going to have to start building some military forces soon. The money's starting to get a little low. Now what we should do, and what I very stupidly did not do, was send out another emissary to the Kingdom of Florencia. This is another really nice kingdom. They're generally pretty friendly. It's easy to get on their good side. Let's do that. Okay, so we now got a town hall. We can start. I can't build it yet because we're still building the lumber mill. So we'll get on some training. Actually, we won't. We'll get some research. The next thing we want to build is a blacksmith. This will allow us to make both tools and weapons. So the tools will increase the resource gain that we get, and weapons, of course, no brainer. We need those for any military we have. We need to build weapons separate of the soldiers. So we train soldiers, then we have to have an armory with weapons so they can use them. So yeah, we're pretty much tapped out at the moment. We'll have to wait for this to complete its run. Now we're gathering a bit of meat. We've got a bit of a surplus here. Once we hit 75, that meat's just going to start getting wasted. So I'm going to try and sell some of that off. So let's have a look and see if we can start doing that. One more turn and our emissary will have reached Florencia, and we can see if we can trade with them. Queen Florencia, known as the Golden Queen from the Kingdom of Florencia, has rich mines in her mountains and loves using her wealth. She is warm to another trade partner. Excellent. So what we can do now is send out a trading caravan. Prices go up or down depending on the market. Each kingdom has different prices, so compare for the best import and export rates. Okay, so there are some resources that only other kingdoms have. And our capacity is quite low because we'll need to research and build additional carts to carry more. Price modifiers depend on research and the king's bartering skill, so that's why we're researching bartering. Okay, so we need to sell off some of this meat. We're getting a cruel... I mean, they're not really giving us a good price on purchases. So I think our best bet is to try out Florencia. Yeah, they're not really offering much either. I mean, that's not too bad, 125. But I think we can wait a bit longer. I'm gonna let the market soften up a bit, see if we can get some more money. We want the best possible price for our goods, and we got a bit of capacity left. So let's send out another emissary to Hugh, and we'll continue. I mean, eventually my money's going to start getting a little low. We got to get paid. I'm a little worried about that money. Okay, so now we've got a forestry research done. We'll start generating wood. So we're generating food, generating wood. Not a lot of it, but so next thing is Town Hall. So that's going to start generating some gold for us. We're going to need that. Desperately low on gold. Again, it's a very slow game, and a lot of people may find this a little too boring for their liking. I like it because it's one of those games you can just play for a little while and then put down. You don't have to invest hours, although ironically I found myself playing this a bit more than I should. It's always that just one more try. That's the thing about turn-based strategy. They're designed to not take up too much of your time, but ironically they end up taking more than they should. So let's have a look at what else we can research. Homes and weapons. I think the carpenter's probably the next best bet. That will let us start making some weapons. We really need some weapons crafting so we can start building a militia. You don't get attacked for a while, but there are things like bandits that we have to worry about. Now the town hall is finished, we're starting to import additional population. So our following is starting to increase. We've got additional villages. We're going to build a blacksmith next. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, we got to get some of this trade going, or we're going to run out. We're 100% going to run out of cash. So I've got everyone kind of building. Let's get that building going. Your uncle and neighbour welcomes you with open arms and establishes trade routes immediately. So your uncle... Oh, there we go. So we didn't have enough money for the blacksmith. We wasted that manpower because they couldn't do anything within that term. So Hugh is friendly to us as well. We need to generate some money. We got to get paid. So Florencia, they're offering nickels and dimes. They're trying to screw us over. Hugh's not much better. I'm not liking this, but we need money. We desperately need money. So I think Hugh's going to get the meat. They've got the best prices. Not perfect, but if we don't do something out, we're going to overflow. So let's get that going. That's going to generate a little bit of money for us. Building is pointless. We don't have the resources for it. So we'll continue on bartering. Nice. Part of management is knowing what your stores will hold and making sure that they don't overflow. Because once we reach the max capacity, anything we earn over and above that's just going to get wasted. So again, this is our problem. That's going to overflow again soon. I'm going to have to just keep constantly selling meat. Beautiful, but the trade has been successful. We can immediately hit them up with trade again. Oh, look at that. So because the more we trade with a kingdom as well, we'll get a better reputation with them. So there's two things. It's their need. How much they need a resource governs how much they'll pay for it, and also their reputation with us. So they're offering nearly double for that, so that's a really good deal. Let's get that going. The meat is a really good resource to sell because we can earn it very quickly. So that's going to get us some cash. We can now continue building. Bandits have found our settlement. I expect trouble ahead. I recommend upgrading our walls and building defences. Okay, we do need to do that. Unfortunately, we're pretty weak at the moment. We don't have any soldiers, but we should build some sort of defensive wall. Once we've finished our research, I'll research walls.
No.
Ah, damn it. So unfortunately, the bandits have found us and they took some of our wood. We also run out of gold for the blacksmith. So the next thing we need to do is research defense. I'm thinking a trench is probably the best start. Get a trench going. This will just stop the bandit raids or make them less frequent. And we gotta get this money. Okay. We've got a surplus of meat. I just want to keep selling as much meat as I can. Who needs it the most is the question. It seems that Hugh has the best prices. Because we've already got a bit of a... because it's our uncle running that kingdom, obviously, a little bit of favouritism. He's willing to pay a fair price. But the more we sell, if we flood the market as well, we'll have to wait to generate more money. But we're desperate at the moment. I'm just going to get as much as I can. We also have a bit of a surplus of meat as well, so I'm going to try and sell as much as I possibly can. And we'll continue our research. Nice, so hopefully the trench will... We probably also want to start training soldiers. We're hurting really bad for wood at the moment. We can buy some, but I need a little bit more money to do so. Nice. So that trade is really helping. We got some more meat. We can just continue smashing out meat trade. Who needs it the most is the question. No. Okay, and it's because they have an overabundance of meat because we've been sending so much. Let's let it cool for the moment. We'll send another emissary out, see if we can find some other kingdoms that are willing to purchase goods from us. We'll go to Crawl next. Some of these are going to not be friendly. Okay, so we're out of wood again. It's a shame. Yeah, it's hard to tell how much each turn. Occasionally I'll miss that. And when you don't have enough resources to build something, you waste that turn. So we just wasted time. Not good. Not good. Okay, so we're doing okay. The bartering skill, having that high too, will continue to up and up and up the prices for what we're trading. Eventually we'll get a lot of money for trade. Often I cycle between food and wood, the resources that are very simple to get and easy to get a surplus of. You don't seem to consume any food, which is interesting. I've got 63 people. But I'll take every advantage I can get. Let's continue with the blacksmith. One more. Okay, you need 15 wood each turn. So we've done that. Next thing we want to do is build a redoubt. Just a spiked wall. It'll help keep those pesky bandits out, the ones that just keep stealing our stuff all the time. We've got 15 wood per turn. Our money's starting to get a little low, so what we might do, we'll hit our next turn. King Delcourt has united the swamp people in Crawl. They're eager for legitimacy and willing to open trade immediately. Nice! So we've now got 4 trading partners. The question is, who wants the meat? Oh man, that sounded wrong. Who wants to trade with us? Let's have a look and see who's willing to pay the most. That's the important thing. Who's gonna make that bank? That's Hugh again. Their need for that meat. This is an easy way to keep our money going. Gold is going to be a problem until we can establish a gold mine and we can start getting some ore. We have to rely on trade for money. We can't do any building for the moment because we're out of wood. So you do have to swap between these. You have to keep an eye on your resources, because if you select something you don't have the resources to build, then you waste that manpower. They'll sit around doing nothing. The other thing I need to do is I want to build my my defensive wall. Can I swap? That's only got 3 days left though. Reduce raid losses by 5%. I mean, I don't know if it's worth 250 gold just to reduce a loss by 5%. It seems like a really not that much of a. I thought it would allow you to pop men there to kill the bandits, but we'll continue on our path. I might wait for the proper wall, see what that does. Okay, bartering. Okay, we got 3 days left to this blacksmith being finished. Okay, and our trade was successful. Got nearly 400 gold. Are they willing to buy more? Oh, they are. Nice. So we're going to get a lot of gold. And conversely, we can buy wood, but it's because I need to keep keep my... Until I can increase the stores, we need to keep this below 75. There we go. So, haha, suckers. They only took 5 wood. I didn't have much to take anyway. So we are starting to gain a little bit of gold. Our town hall is generating tax. They didn't take a hell of a lot. Nice. So we're starting to build a little bit of a gold reserve. And now that we've... I mean, again, I've got to try and keep... I wanted to buy some resources, but we need to keep selling meat while the price is good. Nah. It seems Hugh is the one that need the most food. And this is a good way to keep us flush with cash. 2 days. We're probably going to need to research some better lumbersmith, better lumber technology, so I can generate more wood, because I don't seem to be keeping up. There we go. So this is a really good way to keep our food going. Another $200. Oh, look at that! They're willing to buy even more. There we go. So that's going to keep our money flow really, really well. You don't want to keep too much in stores though, because the more you've got, the more the bandits take a percentage of your total resources. So a very high resource count is more likely to you're more likely to lose more. Keep your stores down to as close to 0 as possible. Constantly funneling your resources into buildings and research, or buildings or defenses or soldiers. Nice. As a kingdom grows, you've been assigned advisors who are the voice of the people. They will introduce themselves over the next week, and then they will begin to bring the concerns of the people. I'm a blacksmith. We can now build weapons and recruit troops to defend the kingdom. You can import weapons, but it's expensive. It's cheaper to build them. Okay, so we need to build an armory. We don't seem to have an armory yet. What's our researchers like? So, I mean, the only thing... I think the carpenter's our best bet, because that's going to unlock the weapons we need. Let's build that. And it's fairly expensive on gold. We need wood. So what I'll do... I can't, because we're trading, we can't do anything yet. I'm going to buy some wood. With all of the money we've managed to amass at the moment, we're flush with cash. Let's use some of it. Allow me to introduce myself, sire. I am Master Giles. I oversee the economic development of our kingdom. I hope to build the richest kingdom in all the land. Well, me too. I'm all about that pay. So our bartering skills starting to get up there. We need a little bit more wood though, so we've got to wait for our trade to complete. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm Master Chapman. I oversee population growth and well-being of the kingdom. More people means more tax. So our manpower's gone up to 78. Or our population and our manpower's gone up to 70. That just means we can do more stuff at once. which is good because the more, obviously the more manpower we've got, the more simultaneous tasks we can complete. Two-hand sword, that's wood production by 15%. That actually is really good because we've got a massive need for wood. Let's get that going. Let's see if we can build. I don't know if 19's enough. I guess we'll find out. And I'm going to see if I can buy some wood. 200. Who's going to give me the best price? Oh, 375. No. 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 Oh, okay. I guess it's Hugh. We've got the best relationship with them anyway, so it makes sense. Let's send that caravan out. Okay, sweet. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Physician Baldwin. I am the personal physician to take care of your well-being. Okay? Now we need 25 wood, so we were wrong about that. So we need to wait a bit longer. Nice. I am Seamstress Laria. I'm your personal tailor, but your advisor regarding women and your future wife. Well, no woman's going to marry a broke king, so I'm probably going to have to. I'm going to have to get some resources under my belt. I can start building the carpentry, or the carpenters. I am General Ulrich. I'm the general in all of your armies. I'm here to as your military advisor and help lead your soldiers into battle. Okay. Oh, good. We bought some wood, and the trade has given us a nice surplus of wood, at least for a little while. Let's see if we can. Oh, nice. I want some more meat. Meat's starting to get up there again. There we go. I am Ambassador Sebastian. I am the King's diplomat and will advise on all things political. So, politicians. Can't live with them, can't live without them. So, oh, damn it. We got hit again. I'm Lady Alyssa. I'm your master of spies and will bring you intelligence and train you in the arts of subterfuge. Do you want to go and kill these damn bandits? They're just pinching everything. So we lost 7 wood. Damn it. Because they stole the wood, we couldn't build anything. So there's not much to do except to wait. I'm Master Maxim, your head engineer for the kingdom. And we've got a lot of money, but we just can't. We can't seem to keep enough wood. Gonna have to buy more. Who's selling it for the cheapest price? This is the problem. We need to get our bartering skill up. We also need to get some friendly relations with some of these kingdoms because they're bending us over for price. This price for wood's insane. No, I'm not paying that. That's highway robbery. That's nuts. I'll sell you some meat though. That's good. All right, so we'll keep our cash flow on the uptick. My name is Ivar. I'll be your tutor, helping you become the regal king people expect you to be. I understand you had no hope of being king, so I'll get you ready as quick as I can. Okay, so I mean, there's not much we can do at the moment. We're just waiting for the resources to, there we go, to be able to continue building our carpenters. I'm hoping once we can get some of this some of these military buildings going to raids will slow down a bit. I found that you always get raided. It's just about decreasing the amount of money they stole to the point where it's not really hitting your finances too hard. Trade. Who's gonna... again, wood is very expensive. I want to buy it, but it's just... that's so dear. I guess we got no choice. We need the money. We need the wood, so... it is what it is. The better our bartering skill is too, we'll get better deals. We've got some petitioners in the throne room. So every time we hold court, we can make some decisions which will change our... give us additional skills. They can also have bad events which will decrease our skills. It's all about... there's a bit of RNG in there as well. Okay. That was a bad decision, obviously. We're going to be practicing using maces. They're a little on the heavy side. I'm sure you manage. Struggle to swing the heavy mace. Maybe get a little stronger before you're on our level. So there's not much we can do because our stats are fairly low at the moment. We can raise them over time by training, though. We didn't do very well there. We made some poor choices. Yeah, we can't... I'm going to try and keep pumping that bartering skill, because that's the main way we're getting gold and wood at the moment. We need to have a high barter. We're nearly at 100 followers, though, or 100 colonists. Excellent, so we've imported the wood, which means I can continue building the carpenters. And I will also... let's see if we can get some trade going. Nice, Crawl's willing to pay a premium. You can have some meat. Nice. Okay, so the two-hand saw research has been completed, and our wood production has increased by a massive 15%. That's going to help us stack wood a little bit faster. We're not going to have to keep buying it. I can't build any more, so let's get some military research going. We increased our granary capacity, but I'm thinking our better approach would be to build an armory. Yeah. We'll get an armory so we can start making some weapons. And it's all about decisions on what you need the most at any given time. At the moment, we haven't got a lot of anything. And you can make some pretty nasty decisions which will heavily hamstring you if you're not careful. Okay, the armory's still going. And, oh, look at that. They want more food. We've got a lot of gold. And we're going to need that because we're going to find that that some of the later stuff in the game, the later research, just gets ridiculously expensive. Thousands and thousands of gold. Fancy running into you. I was actually testing this drink with herbs in it. Can you try it for me? It gives you energy to run miles. I guess... You drink it and your mind clears up. You do feel as if you could run for miles. You tell Physician Baldwin that it works. Oh, okay, so that was a good decision. It was good to trust him. Our wood is being sold by merchants at a lower price than it's actually worth. What should we do? Well, set a So, educate the merchants with clubs. I wanted to do that. I don't have a club. Damn it. Okay, set a higher price. You've gained 1 gold per turn. Oh, nice. And there was no downside to that either. I wanted to educate them with some clubs. Okay, so we're getting there. Hopefully our trade will come through soon. We've got a lot of gold. It's just the wood that's kind of throwing us at the moment. I'll probably have to buy some. And hopefully... Oh, damn it. So unfortunately they pinched our wood again. We really need to do something about the constant raids. Hopefully when the armory's finished we can train some soldiers. We're getting lots and lots of gold though. Well, let's buy some. It's so expensive though. Florencia's, that's not too bad. We'll buy that. I've got the money to spare, and the price isn't too bad. So we're just about to break 100 followers, 100 colonists. Nice. Once our bartering skill gets up a bit higher, we will eventually be able to make a fair bit of money through trade. And we'll be able to get multiple wagons and trade in larger increments. Nice. So we can now start building. Trade is... We're starting to get a bit of... Let's see if we can buy some more. Oh, damn, the price of wood's gone through the roof. Yeah, too expensive. Let's sell some meat. They're all the demand for meat's huge at the moment. Let's sell to a cruel. The more you sell and you trade to the other countries, you will increase your reputation with them. You want to try and be on friendly terms with the surrounding kingdoms. There's at least a couple of them. It's just good business. Let's see who wants to talk to us in court. I found extra furs in my office. Okay. Oh, thanks. I hope they're useful. Oh, you gained 1 health. Nice. So it's about... Sometimes you do have to make hard decisions, and you have to be selfish, but generally I find by being a wise and benevolent king, you have the best return, the best outcome. Okay, we'll continue building. Hopefully once we get this armory done. Nice. So I can't craft anything yet. No, it's not done yet. We haven't finished building it. Barracks, here we go. So this will let us train some soldiers. Definitely want to do that. I really want to try and get the raids under control. We've got a fair bit of gold and a good bit of food. It's the wood that's... Let's see if I can buy some more. I've just got to keep buying wood. Oh, that's a good price. No, Florencia. Give me that wood. So I mean, this is a lot of the game, and a lot of people are probably going to find this boring. But I used to like these type of games, and it's very relaxing. you just sit back and if you don't want to play a game that's very mentally taxing, you just want to play a game where you can just make some decisions and see how things play out. You can make a decision that will destroy the game for you in that you make a series of bad choices, but generally the game does allow you to slip up, and there are several difficulties. We're playing on the default difficulty. I probably could have kept going with my save too, but I just wasn't happy with some of the decisions I made. Some more petitioners. Nobles have been boasting on whose musician is better. They want you to judge for yourself. I'll play along. You visit both of the musicians and they play for you like the first one and named him the better of the two. The other noble was furious, but you gained favour from at least one of them. And nothing changed. Well, I guess I don't know what the right play was there. Maybe I should have just not been involved at all. We've broken 100 followers. We should be able to... No, we can't. We can still only select three tasks to do at once. We'll continue on our training. The problem is is the wood. These idiots took food. Food I'm not caring about. They can steal as much of that as they want. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some more wood. I want to trade as much as I can, because we're always short on wood all the time. What we got there? So the market does fluctuate. Sometimes you'll find that it's very, very expensive for a resource, and selling it gets you a pretty bad price. It's all about waiting and trying to gauge the best possible return. We're nearly there. We've nearly got this. Okay, one more turn. We'll have our carpenters. Nice. So now we've got a number of different troops that we can research. Next thing we want to have is the armory. So we've built everything else. The armory, then barracks. So 400 gold, 100 wood. That's a lot of wood. It might be time to send another emissary out. See if we can make nice with one of the other local kingdoms. We'll see how we go. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have Lorelo as an ally yet. Yeah, we don't. There's also ladies from the various kingdoms who can marry into a royal family. That, of course, will give us several benefits. Whether we want to marry the woman for love or for gain, it really is up to you. Let's see how we go. Nice. Get some more wood. Sweet. So another 6 days we'll be able to hopefully train some soldiers and build some weapons. I can't craft anything yet. I got some more petitioners. Your posture is horrendous. Straighten up, please. It will become a habit if you correct yourself enough. Okay, let's do it. 1 charm. Okay. Again, we're a little small. We don't have the strength. Sneak up on that person right there in the blue cloak. Why don't you show me how it's done? I had no time to undergo my own wily antics. I told you to call me lady here, did I not? Okay, I should have tried to sneak up on them, but I did. Something tells me it would have gone well, because we have very low stealth skill at the moment. Time to one more turn, and we'll be able to have trade with Lorelo. Queen Mavian of Lorelo is stuck between a rock and a hard place. She's groomed her daughter Princess Guinevere to be married to King Mendival. Oh, and is closely protected by his kingdom as a result. She's forced to keep a close alliance and is not willing to trade. Perhaps you can change her mind and win the heart of Guinevere. Now I remember another Queen Guinevere in Arthurian legend, and that certainly didn't go very well. Something tells me I may steer clear of them. So our meat is starting to get up there. We need to sell some of that off. Something tells me that no one's willing to buy. Oh no, Crawl's willing to buy. There you go. Sweet. Now we need to. Yeah, we need to research some weapons. Stone thrower, staff, clubs, maces. I'm thinking maybe a staff for 5 days. It's just going to give us some basic staff wielding troops. We just need something simple to stop bandits at the moment. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. We're still getting hit pretty hard for wood. I can't buy any more at the moment. But I think this is probably giving you a bit of an idea of whether you want to play the game. I like it, and I think the only real thing is the price. If this was a budget game, if you picked it up for $5, this would probably go really well. Let's see if we can. I want to at least get to the point where I can build some soldiers. Nice. So we've got the trade is really helping to get our gold income up there. Can I buy wood? I can. Beautiful. So it's all about exchanging wood for gold at the moment. And eventually we'll get some soldiers to stop these damn bandits from always stealing our stuff. Nice, we've got some more petitioners. I've come across a new salve to put on bandages that works wonders in other kingdoms, and I think you should start using it too. I have a sample. Okay, let's yeah, let's do it. We've got the money. Let's spend it. You've gained 2 health. Okay, for 40 gold. That's not too bad. I know this is a strange concept to you, but try blending into the crowd. I'll put you on peasant clothes, go into a crowd and see how long it takes to find you. Yeah, let's do it. You do as you're told and try and fit into the crowd as stealthy as possible. It was all fun until Lady Alyssa spots you and takes you back. You asked what gave you away, and she said you meandered in the market rather than moving with purpose. Oh, you gained 1 stealth. Labourers are requesting a raise. Perhaps if we give them what they want, they will produce more in exchange for our gold. That's not too bad. Let's do that. Okay, so you lost 2 gold per turn, but 1 food and 1 wood. Well, I guess that's not too bad. I guess it works out even. And I do need the wood, so that's not too bad. I'm willing to take the hit. So building. We're going to try and see if we can. What else can I build that we need at the moment? Forestry. A wood house, bakery, scribe hut. That might be handy. That'll be additional. Actually, I think that just speeds up your research. Food income by 15%. That's not too bad, but I'm thinking an improved granary. I think we need some more soldiers though, we just keep getting attacked all the time. Stone ammo crafting. And spear militia. Oh, that sounds useful. Spear militia. Let's do that. Damn it. With an armory, we are ready to build a barracks. A barracks is where we house the men we recruit. Do not to forget to research different kinds of weapons our troops will need. So, we can build a barracks? No? Oh, I thought I built a barracks. I'm sure I did. No, okay. We need to build a barracks next. Oh, there we go. Available. I haven't built it yet. Oh, that's pretty cheap. Let's do that. So, we need to... Again, we need to trade some meat away for some money. Who's going to pay me the most? Florencia for the win. Here, take the meat. Take my meat. So we're nearly at the point we can build soldiers. Oh, and I forgot to use some of my manpower there. So building, researching, we need to research spear militia. You do need to be careful because if you do waste a turn, that's just resources you throw away. Gold's going down, wood's going down, everything's going down. It's all going down. Okay, we've got some trade. Again, we do need to increase our food stores. We're constantly having to trade all the time. It's not too bad though. It's keeping our cash flow in the green, even though everything else is in the red. So we're not too bad. 123 population. Nice. We now have a barracks in place. We need to research troop styles to recruit them. So if I look at the barracks, can I? Staff weapons, okay. So can I craft? I can't craft anything yet. So do I need staff? Staff weapons. Oh, okay, I need to research staff. Okay. That is the question. Can I can't change, I've already got spear militia going. Well, I think it's given you a bit of a insight. I mean, I could keep playing this for hours. I may play a bit more at a later date, but I think it's given you enough of an idea of the first part of the game. I've already spent far more time than I normally would looking at in terms of a first impressions video. I really enjoyed playing this game. It's very relaxing, and there's not a lot in terms of detail in the game. You're just making decisions, thinking about the best way to use your resources, and trying to keep yourself one step ahead of your enemies. It's a fun game. I think at the moment on Steam, you probably want to pick this up on special because, as I said, it is fairly simplistic. But if you like browser games, if you played O-Game, if you played Towns, and you like those old school games, then you may want to give this one a try. It's not a bad game, but as I'm disposed to these types of games already, it's probably a bit hard for me to recommend this to someone that doesn't already play these sorts of games. You may find it a little boring, but personally I really liked it. So let me know what you think. Have you got the game? Do you like these sort of games? Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe if you're feeling generous, and hopefully you'll join me next time when we play some more indie games. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.